Alright, what's happening, guys? Chief J here. Yes, riding a motorcycle. In Florida. Usual base of operations. And yes, I did crash. As I'm sure you guys saw. I crashed actually 3 weeks ago to the day now. And, I guess I figured I'd talk about it a little bit and just kind of let you guys know what's up, because I basically just crashed and then sort of disappeared off of, not social media, but I crashed and put the video up and then nothing since then. So I just want, people to know, which if you follow my Instagram at Chief J Vlogs, you'll know all this, but in case you don't, I'm alright. I've been posting more updates with that. So, I'm still in a knee and ankle brace. I was in a boot for a little while, but I'm not anymore. I was actually riding, my first ride was 9 days after my crash. So, and sorry if I feel like the camera angles may be a little bit fucked up. I don't know, my old helmet, my Armada Elemental got trashed in the wreck because I hit my head on the left side. So I've got a new helmet now with a new setup and everything, and I'm still kind of working the kinks out. So you're gonna have to bear with me on that. But the good news is I'm good. About as good as I can be, all things considered. Because that crash could have been a lot worse. Now, some of you may be wondering what was up with the bike that I crashed, the CBR. That's not my bike. I have my DRZ, obviously, and my FZ6. That's Squid with Gears CBR, and it's currently being taken care of. It's being fixed, which sucks, honestly. I was out in Arizona. I was out riding with the Arizona crew for AZMM 2017, and I wrecked the day after the meetup. As far as what happened in the wreck, besides the video, I don't actually remember the crash because of the aforementioned head hit. And you can actually, I thought everything happened so fast, honestly, I didn't even realize at the time that I didn't know I'd hit my head. And I somehow, I didn't know, I don't know, brain stuff is weird, because I didn't even know that I didn't know, if that makes sense. The thing is, I don't remember the crash, and actually, when I was, when they were asking me when I was on the ground, and they were asking me, what happened, and I think it was Squid that asked me if I hit the guardrail, and I said that I didn't think so. I honestly had no idea. I thought I didn't hit the guardrail, and obviously, if you look at the footage, it wasn't even, it's not like I barely grazed it, I full-on hit the guardrail, and I don't remember it at all. And you can tell in that footage, particularly Zombie Riders, third-person footage of me, you can tell that I'm really, out of it and kind of dazed and confused. People keep trying to talk to me and call my name, and I'm like, what? I was really out of it, and the scary thing is, I didn't even know I was out of it like that. In hindsight, I can obviously see that I got my brain was pretty rattled, but I didn't know it at the time. I'll make another video probably showing my gear and everything, because my helmet and jacket got the worst of it, and they're both trashed and unusable now. The rest of my gear held up. I'm actually wearing the gloves I crashed in because my hands never even hit the ground, because I slid on kind of my back shoulder. As far as injuries, my leg definitely got the worst of it because it got stuck under the bike, and I got dragged by my leg, so I had the bike on top of me just pulling me along. So I had some road rash. I had a pretty good little hole in my knee where the pants ended up ripping through. But otherwise, the pants held up really well. My leg, nothing really broken in my leg, fortunately. Even though my foot and ankle are still not in great shape. But I can shift and hold the bike up at stops. So I'm counting that as a victory, Let's see what else. My shoulder was really jacked up the first couple days after the accident. Like I couldn't lift my arm up at all because of where I slid on it. And the whole thing just felt like someone had whacked me in the shoulder with a baseball bat. I guess hitting the ground at like 65 will do that to you. But you know, it's good now. I pretty much have my full range of motion back. I still have a hard time lifting stuff a little bit, like heavier items with that shoulder, but you know, sure, it's getting a lot better. Yeah, that crash, there's so many things about it that could have gotten worse. I could have broken my leg. I could have hit the guardrail and like just hit it and gotten stuck in it and wedged and just instead of sliding to a stop, just come to a complete stop like immediately, which would have really, really hurt. And actually, probably the scariest part about it is on the other side of that guardrail that I hit. It's a sheer drop. It's hundreds of feet down because it was out in the Salt River Canyon in Arizona. So if I had gone over that guardrail, if I had like high-sided over it, I don't know. At that point, like all bets would have been off. It's just rocks and cactus. It's just straight, not straight down, but like basically I would have caught some air and tumbled down a long ways, and I would be really hurt, still at a hospital in Arizona right now, or I'd be dead. Because that cliff has no mercy. But, you know, it's not what happened. I'm alright, and I guess you win some, you lose some. The accident was totally my fuck up. Just a mix of a bunch of different things. I came into the corner too hot at a wrong angle. Not even really too hot, because I could have done it if I had come in at the right angle. The road surface was really shitty with like gravel and crap all over it. You can actually see there's a bunch of gravel where I fell and slid. And, you know, just target fixation, I guess. All I remember that I know for sure as far as mistakes is, aside from what you can see obviously from the footage and kind of discern from that, is I know that coming into the turn I was like, oh shit, I'm going too fast, and I started going wide. And then I probably would have been okay if I would have just steered in harder, but I kind of had it like, I made this snap decision. I was like, I'm not going to make it. I felt like I wasn't going to make the turn. And then because of that, like there's not that much time to mull over your decisions. You kind of have to make snap judgments and go with them at that speed. And I just saw the runoff ahead of me, and I figured I'm just going to aim for that and try to straighten out, but I didn't make it far enough, obviously, hit the gravel, and basically as soon as I hit the gravel, it was game over, because I low-sided. I pretty much like low-sided into the guardrail, just barely, and then hit it and ricocheted off. But I don't remember that. What I remember is, I remember seeing the guardrail and think, oh shit, I'm going to hit the guardrail, like seeing the runoff and going, I'm going to try to make it to the runoff, and then being on the ground. Like, I don't even remember the part where I, like, crawled out from under the bike and, like, looked back at my leg. I kind of remember, like, the next part that I remember is just being on the ground laying down with Zombie and Squid, like, over me, just, like, you know, obviously pretty concerned. So, yeah. That's pretty much it, guys, but I'm okay. I'm healing up, and, you know, I'm thankful because it could have been way worse. And actually, honestly, I wasn't even geared up as well as I should have been for that kind of riding. I don't know how I got out of that with as few injuries as I did, but I'm grateful. It's not like freaking me out about riding bikes or anything. I know the mistakes I made, and I'm willing to learn from them. So I mean, you know, maybe it's because I don't remember a lot of the accident. Maybe that's why I'm not as freaked out. I don't know, but I'm good. I'm all right with everything. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I've got a lot of footage from AZMM. I just kind of wanted to get the crash footage out because it was, obviously it's a, like, major fucking event for me to have happen, so I just wanted to get that footage out. But, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video, which will be, I don't know, AZMM stuff, or maybe gear, or who knows, maybe it'll just be another vlog, I don't know. You know me by now, I don't plan this shit out. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. See y'all in the next one. Bye.